This is a Minute with Alan. TSA is the title, which might stand for Take Some Advice. TSA, the security operation, has decided that people can leave their shoes on now. At least that's the last I heard. Now, if you were in pre-check or clear or something, you always left your shoes on, but most people weren't and had to take their shoes off, go through this laborious thing. And they're even thinking about changing the liquids. You know, it was 3 ounces and it had to fit in a quart bag or something. Now it might be more. I don't know how 5 ounces is more dangerous than 3 ounces. Who the hell knows? I do know that the shoe thing was begun because there was a nutcase on an airplane who tried to set off a bomb hidden in his shoe. And of course it didn't work. Now they decided everyone's shoes had to be checked. There was also a nutcase, however, at about the same time, who tried to set off a bomb in his underwear. As I said, not rocket scientists here. And that didn't work. But TSA never decided they had to check everybody's underwear. And so, what we have today is what Marshall Lewin recalled the price of eternal vigilance is indifference. Because these people who are staring at these screens all day are often replaced. They're replaced frequently. And the reason is they get bored. And when they get bored, they can't focus. CBS television ran a test using algorithms based on how many handguns were found in carry-on and found that their conclusion was 70% of guns were missed in carry-on. ABC did the same kind of test, this is according to the New York Times, and found 80% of guns were missed. Then Forbes ran an actual undercover test with guns in some of these things, and 70% were missed. And all those planes weren't brought down, and all those people weren't terrorists. In fact, we're not terrorists. The odd thing is that my wife, who has 2 artificial hips and 2 artificial knees, who I'm rebuilding from the ground up, I'm very proud, has to go through a special device. She has to alert them to this, and then often has to be patted down or get one of these wands or whatever, and often has to have her wrist swabbed or something for gunpowder or bomb residue. So apparently TSA has decided that people who have artificial joints are more prone to have worked on bombs. I don't know. But take some advice. Stop thinking everybody's guilty until proved innocent, huh?